Thank you very much, guys. I appreciate you coming out here tonight. A little bit about myself. I am single. Don't clap. I appreciate that. That's fine. I've been single for a while now. Like, I don't know if you guys ever reach this point in your lives, but I've been single so long that my mom is trying to set me up with like every person in existence.
Oh no.
You know?
Oh no.
Like, she'll come up to me now like, ooh, she works at Wawa. You like Wawa? Yeah, I always wanted somebody to make me laugh, but I should settle for a sandwich maker at this point. It's even worse with my sister. My sister recently went on vacation, and as a souvenir, she brought back a voodoo doll that was like designed to help me find love and a happy relationship. That's when I realized I've been single so long, my family is now resorting to the dark arts. It's cool, man. I don't know how much longer I'll be single though, guys, I'll be honest, because my job, all the women there are like starting to come up to me, tell me how cute they think I am, which is cool, but like it's a little weird because I work in a retirement home. Like, thank you. That's my target demographic right here.
Oh yeah.
Because like it should like elderly women aren't aggressive, all right? Like they aren't. Got the storm stage on me. Like they know what they want, they will go for it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I'll give you an example, all right? I was calling bingo recently, and I called out the number 069. And then a 94-year-old woman looked me dead in the eyes, and she winked. So the voodoo doll is working. That's the good news. Oh man, that's cool. I love working with the elderly. It's a huge passion of mine. I've worked with the elderly so long that like I don't even think dementia is a real thing anymore. like I think it's just like a thing they're all in on. You know, like you get diagnosed when you figure it out. You know, it's a life hack. I'll give you an example. The other day, I was working and I went up to one of my members and I said, Miss Mary, you want to come play some bingo with us? And Miss Mary went, oh, Ryan, I'm just so tired. And I was like, oh, come on, Miss Mary, it'll be fun. And she just went, I'm pooping! And a bunch of orderlies came and took her away. But think about that for a minute. Miss Mary just came up with a way to get out of doing anything for the rest of her life. We can all do that at work on Monday, right? Your boss calls, hey, you coming in today? I'm pooping! Oh God, take the day off. It's fantastic, man. Oh, it's cool, it's cool. I enjoy working at a retirement home, but it's made me realize people around me are aging terribly, Like my dad, he's aging horrendously, Like he's at the point where he can't hear anymore. That's where he is in the aging process. I'll give you an example. Like the other day, I went up to him. We were at Wendy's, right? At the end of the transaction, lady behind the counter said to my dad, she said, sir, would you like to donate $1 to St. Jude's Hospital? And my dad just went, what happened to the Jews? Like a crazy old person. It was incredible though, because like they didn't know how to handle it, so we just got everything for free. It's kick-ass, man. I'm gonna take dementia dad everywhere. Go to Target, just load up a cart. Oh, sir, you forgot to pay. Oh, good, the Jews are okay. Wonderful. It's crazy, man. He's in bad shape. I'm in bad shape because he gave me all his crappy jeans, We're both Irish, so I'm getting sunburnt right now. I go to a club and people are like, shake what your daddy gave you. I'm like, how do I shake predisposition to diabetes? That doesn't feel shakeable. I'm in bad shape, man. I'm actually in such bad shape I was recently diagnosed with sleep apnea. It's exciting. Yes, once again, thank you, one person who agrees with sleep apnea. 2 people, that's more fans than I've ever had. Awesome. For those of you who don't know what that is, sleep apnea is a disorder, which means sometimes when I fall asleep, my body will stop breathing. And I think that's just a testament to how lazy I am. Like I stopped paying attention for a second, my body's like, all right, thank God, wrap this thing up. Had enough, finally. So my doctor told me I got to start going to the gym. The lamest reason to start going to the gym, not to like pick up chicks, just to not choke on my neck fat while I'm asleep. Why I get to go to the gym. Some people like going to the gym, and I question those people. You know, they're here now apparently. I don't know, 'cause like people will tell me, they're like, yeah, like going to the gym is the greatest high you can experience. And I was like, man, you've never had pizza while drunk. Also, if you say that, I'm going to go out on a limb. I don't think you've ever done drugs before. Like, it's not good, but it's true. People have sucked dicks for drugs. Nobody's sucking dick to go on a jog. Some of you laughed at that. The rest of you have sucked dick to go on a jog before. Don't know how to answer that. Many a time. Wonderful. Awesome. Good to know these things. I don't fit in the gym. In case my shirt didn't give that away. No, nobody's ever like, hey, that guy in the dinosaur shirt, he's lifting so much weight. Like, I don't know, like the gym is full of like these big manly dudes, you know? They make that cool noise, lift weights, and you're like, like, you know what I mean? Yeah. I don't do that, you know? Like the other day I was lifting weights, I made this noise, I made that's my exercise noise. Like a terrible Michael Jackson impression. Like that couldn't be less manly, like like, I cried at the end of Toy Story 3! And someone else slammed their weight to the ground, I felt my man boobs jiggle. Like, I'm out of here! Moonwalked out that thing. It's cool, man. World's weird. It's weird that you gotta like, I like talking about how strange the world is, but I think the weirdest thing is that we have to call somebody a landlord.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like a landlord, really? Like, the year of 2026, we're still saying, yes, I'm the lord of this land! I'm the lord of these 22 crappy one-bedroom apartments! Ignore the cockroaches, I'll put white paint on them shortly! Bananas, man. My landlord's the lord of the land. He's a goblin living under a bridge. Give him a maintenance request, just gives me a riddle. I'm like, hey man, my toilet's overflowing. Ah, fiddle-dee-dee, you've discovered the moat of mystery. You're like, wait, because that's a really good response. This is a true story, right? The other day, the paint on the wall of my apartment was melting. And like people were like, what? Like, I don't know, it became a liquid floor and it was dripping onto the ground. And I called my landlord and I was like, hey, my paint's melting. And he just went, yeah, it does that sometimes. And I was like, can you come over and fix it? And he just went, I'm pooping!